Hey, Mahneem from MemberStack here, and welcome to MemberScript 157. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a clean, simple range slider feedback widget to your Webflow website like this one. So if a user is logged in, they will see a small feedback widget appear on the page. So when a user interacts with the widget over here, like this, and then submits the feedback, like this, they will see a thank you message appear, and then the feedback widget will disappear on page refresh. Like that. Okay, now let me show you how to set this up. So just to go back inside of Webflow. So the first thing you're going to need is to grab MemberScript 156, and it should look like this. If you are watching this on YouTube, the link to this code should be in the description below, and you can copy and paste it site-wide or before site-wide in the head code or before the closing body tag, either on a specific page or site-wide, depending on how often you want feedback to show. Now let me show you how to set that up on the page itself. So heading over to the page, you will have a div over here, and you can set this div as fixed and just in the corner of, or the right hand corner of your page, or wherever you'd like to set it, left or right. And this div will have the attribute of data MS code feedback widget, and then also data MS content, because this is only going to be visible to logged in members. We will then have another attribute over here of data MS code feedback toggle, and this is to close the modal. Okay. So going back in over here, you'll have another div within that, and that will have the attribute of data MS code feedback dialog. And then for the form itself, we will have the attribute of data MS code feedback form. Okay, so within the form, you'll have a normal heading over here, but then you'll have a code embed. And you can just copy this over to your site as well, and there's nothing you really need to change here. This code embed will have an input field set to type range and the attribute of data MS code feedback range. And if you'd like to style this actually to your own brand colors, the only thing you will need to change is the color of the little circle. So this, just close this here. So this little range dot is what you'd need to swap out with your own brand colors. So everywhere that says replace, you can change that out with your own colors. And save and close. The next thing you're going to set is the button over here, and that will have the attribute of data MS code feedback next. Okay, and just to open up the code again over here. So this MemberScript is set to send the form feedback to make and then to Airtable in order to collect feedback. So over here, scrolling down all the way here, you will see a webhook link, and you can change this out with your own webhook link, and I'll show you how to do that now. So this is the only part that you're going to have to change inside of the script in order to send that to make, and then make will send it to your own Airtable database for feedback collection, and then you can use the data as you'd want. So inside of make, firstly, you're going to create an account with make and then import the scenario. And in order to import a scenario, you would go over here and then import the blueprint. And then once you've imported it, you will then set up your webhook, and it will give you a URL like this. You'll then copy this address and paste it over in the script over here, and then save and close. And that's all you need to do with this script. Back inside of make, you'll also need to connect your Airtable database, and you can connect this using your own Airtable token. You can find that inside of Airtable's developer page. So going to Airtable and then going all the way to your Builder Hub over here, you can then get your token, and then you'll be able to connect your Airtable database. Okay, so here, once that form is submitted, the webhook will pick it up and then it will be sent over to Airtable. So inside of Airtable, you will have a field that now looks like this. So the user that submitted it, the name, the member ID, their email, their rating, the page that they submitted the feedback on, as well as the date and time that feedback was submitted. And from here, you can use this information to understand how your platform is doing on a particular page. And that's it. You now have a simple and lightweight way to collect user feedback. Don't forget to check the link below for the link to this code. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the Slack 2.0 channel. Bye.